Welcome to Real Issue Podcast. I'm your host, Martel Llewellyn. Guys, if you're a Miami Heat fan, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support and subscribe to the channel. A Miami Heat insider believes that the Miami Heat are showcasing Duncan Robinson for a potential trade. Now, Mr. Ira Winderman from Sun Sentinel wrote, I have felt since the get-go there has been somewhat of a showcasing of Duncan Robinson. My thing is, not really, because they really haven't played him that much. I think he's gotten spot minutes, every now and then. He'll probably get 15 minutes a game. I just think that Duncan Robinson is not playable on this team. I think that if you take Duncan Robinson and you put him on another team where all he has to focus on is shooting and minimal defense, I think he'll flourish. However, he's on a team where there's really no athletic guys. We have not that many solid defenders. We really only have Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Kyle Lowry. But other than that, you know, our defensive issues are very, very extreme. They're showing out. We have no rim protection. We have no rebound. There's just so many holes on this team. So then when you have Duncan Robinson, who can't play any defense, and then on top of that, he has a problem trying to get open shots or even making an open shot. There's just so many flaws, not only with this team, but then on him. He's forced to do things that he flat out can't do. I just think that if Duncan Robinson was put on another team where he could just focus on shooting, that's where you can flourish. He's a guy, he's solely a shooter. But the problem is also, too, is his consistency. I think if he was at least as consistent as Max Strus, he would get more minutes. I just think that he gets in his head a lot. I think he overthinks. The contract thing definitely got into his head. And the problem is when you have a weak mindset in the NBA, you will not last because a lot of this game is not only just physical, but it's mental. You have to have, especially when you're a shooter, you have to realize that even if you miss 10 shots, you know in your head that you're going to make the 11th. So, like in my opinion, I know they want to quote unquote showcase Duncan Robinson, but unless a team really wants him for shooting, I don't see the Miami Heat really getting up off this contract. It sucks. I think we definitely overpaid. Can you blame the Miami Heat? I guess, right now, I'm just very upset about how the overall season is going. We have a lot of guys that can't really do much, and this team is being exposed, but that's for a whole nother video. Let me know what you guys think about Ira Winderman saying that the Miami Heat are trying to showcase Duncan Robinson for a potential trade. My thing is, who's going to be willing to take that contract? Because he's a very one-dimensional player. And like I said, if you could put him on a team that has great perimeter defenders and great overall defenders, he would flourish on that team because the players around him can actually help him in his deficiencies on defense. But right now, with a team that's undersized, undermanned, that the injury bug has ran through this team. We have no athletic guys, pretty much besides maybe three other guys, maybe in Jimmy, Bam, and Caleb. But other than that, this team is lacking a lot of athleticism, and there's just so many holes. And I don't think with the amount of holes that we have on this team, throwing Duncan Robinson out there and expecting him to play Miami Heat culture defense and shoot at the same time, he's just not that guy. And we have to be able to understand that, this game is a game of runs and ups and downs, but especially with him and his mental aspect in terms of the contract getting to his head last year. And, like whenever he misses a shot, it gets to him. I really just don't see this team going further than how we are. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 1,000 subscribers.